you like it or don't like it, sit down and look at it because it's the best going today. Woo!
Welcome to G5 Jeff TV. If you are new to the channel, it's a pleasure having you on. Definitely listen to the video, listen to the prior content that's on the channel. And if you like what you're hearing, definitely hit that subscribe button, become a part of the family. If you like what you're hearing, hit that like button. And if you want other people to hear this greatness that's going on this channel, hit that share button as well. This channel was sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It's absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this channel was sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now, this is the official breakdown and reaction video to Triple G Gennady Golovkin versus Steve Rolls. It went down on the Zone on Saturday. Now, for the people that's new to the channel, I'm known for my official breakdown and prediction videos, but this is just a little spin-off to that, just to add more information to the fight, post-fight. Now, Triple G got a 4th round knockout over Steve Rolls, and the fight went as I expected. It went exactly how I expected it to go. Now, with Steve Rolls prior to the fight, I watched like 3 of his fights, and he throws sharp punches. He has quick hands. He's not fast, but he has quick hands for the weight. And I watched the 3 fights prior to this fight with Gennady Golovkin, and I was like, okay. I was like, Steve Rolls looks sharp, but the style that he has, I don't know if he's going to incorporate this style against Triple G because of Triple G and all the power that he has. But Steve Rolls went in there with his game. Like, he went in there with his typical game. He didn't change anything up. So if Triple G and his team watch film on Steve Rolls, what they seen on tape is exactly what they got in the ring. So big shout out to Steve Rolls for not, going outside of who he is as a fighter because of what's in front of him. Triple G did what Triple G usually does. Like, I noticed little small things that Triple G did in this fight that he usually doesn't do. Defensively, he was trying to roll with some shots, and I also noticed that Triple G also was throwing 3-punch combinations, but they were kind of quick. Like, I didn't notice that with Triple G with other fights. And, of course, going into this fight, Triple G didn't have Abel Sanchez. So people was like, oh, well, is Jonathan Banks going to add something different to the table? Like, is Triple G going to look completely different? Listen, that phrase, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, like, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Especially in boxing. But what you can do is you can add little small things here and there to enhance what they already do. And the thing is, we've had other boxers that have switched trainers recently and it hasn't worked out for them. And I'm going to touch on that in another video. But Triple G looked exactly the same outside of maybe 2 or 3 small things. And the reason why I'm doing official breakdown and reaction videos is because there's a lot of other YouTube channels out there that do reaction videos like right after the fight, and that's cool. But what I like to do is actually critique some of the actual opinions of other boxing channels. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about the reaction of some boxing channels is, oh, well, Triple G was getting hit too much. Triple G is defensively not sound. Like, he let a guy like Steve Rolls touch him. Let me explain something to y'all. First of all, Triple G stays in the pocket. Stays in the pocket. Like, he doesn't go away from the pocket for long. He fights 75 to 80% of the fight in the pocket. That's number one. Number two, the reason why Triple G was getting hit in this fight is because you have to credit Steve Rolls. Sometimes you just got to give it up to the opponent. Steve Rolls was able to get shots off and land shots on Triple G because he was brave enough to stay in the pocket long enough to throw a 3 or 4 punch combination. If you notice, if you actually break it down, Triple G wasn't getting hit with the first shot or the second shot or the third shot. He was getting hit with the fourth and the fifth shot because Steve Rolls was following through with his combinations. If y'all gonna say Triple G is getting hit, explain how he's getting hit and when he's getting hit as well. Steve Rolls did what a lot of fighters that go against Triple G does not do, and that's he stayed in the pocket and his shots was compact. So Steve Rolls came in there to fight. Now, another narrative that I was hearing was, especially on the zone, like on the commentary, was that Triple G had to almost like audition for Canelo Alvarez, and I'm like, why would he have to do that? Like, he fought Canelo twice. The majority of the people out here think that Triple G beat Canelo twice. So why would he have to audition for a third fight? Bottom line is they're both on the zone. There is no pay-per-view numbers. And that's the biggest fight that they can make on that platform. So there's nothing to audition. All Triple G had to do was win the fight and not look bad doing it. And he won the fight and he didn't look bad doing it. So I don't think it was an audition for Canelo Alvarez. Like, that's just nonsense. Like, they can both fight other guys at 160. They can fight other guys at 168. But the bottom line is the most eyeballs is going to be on a Triple G Canelo Alvarez fight. That's just what it is, point blank, period. Now, going forward, do I think Triple G is going to enhance on this game working with Jonathan Banks? I think so. He was throwing a nice variety of shots. Like, Triple G is not known for being quick or fast or anything like that, but I'm really huge on punch variety. And the variety of shots that he throws is nice. There's a nice variety of shots. Body shots, head shots, shot to the chest. And he got like this overhand chopping shot that actually hurt Steve Rolls, and it hit Steve Rolls on top of the head. And I said that in the video I did for Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua. The worst shots you can hit a guy with is the shots on top of the head and the shots behind the ear. So he actually hurt Steve Rolls with a chopping shot coming downward on top of the head and shook his equilibrium off. And that's why Steve Rolls reacted like that. Triple G's hooks remind me of Chino Maidana's hooks. And he's always had those hooks, but he was really throwing them a lot in this fight in the pocket. If you notice the punch variety for Triple G. And Triple G, I think he did really well in this fight. When you knock out your guy in 4 rounds, you did well. I don't care. I don't care what the critics say. He got Steve Rolls up out of there in 4 rounds. He had to work to get it. Steve Rolls was competitive. He did what he said he was going to do, and he said he was going to come in and try to win this fight. That's exactly what he tried to do, but he got hit with the wrong type of shot, and very few guys is going to recover from that pinpoint money shot to the top of the head or that shot behind the ear. So I'm looking forward to see what Steve Rolls has going forward. He would definitely give some guys some problems at 160. He's not a bum at all. Like, he made a name for himself against Triple G. You might have looked at the highlights and said, oh, well, Triple G knocked him out in 4 rounds. That's it. No. Like, if you actually watch the fight, Steve Rolls did well in this fight. He did well in this fight. And Triple G came in there and did what he had to do and got his man up out of there in 4 rounds. Let's see what Triple G does going forward. I don't know if the Canelo fight happens this year, but I would like to see Triple G back in the ring pretty soon. A guy that's 37, you want to keep him active. You don't want him sitting around for long periods of time. And there's plenty of competition out here for Triple G. It's just a matter of what makes sense for them. And I think he has a 6-fight deal. So, of course you want to be strategic and you want to make the biggest fights possible. But he only went 4 rounds. So I think it'd be good for him to get back in the ring in the next couple of months. If he can get in, September or maybe October or something like that, he should definitely get another fight in before the year is out. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.